she bad. Yeah, that not my bitch. I ain't even gonna bed. All I do is hit. I don't even care if I said that BB on my shit. Yeah, that love her so bad, but I ain't cuffing bitch. I want Molly, I want Gaba, I want Rossi.
SFH, Still Fucking Here, is a clothing and apparel brand built to change the world. We are survivors, warriors, and fighters. We are tenacious, relentless, and vigilant. We've been through hell and made it out the other side, and now we are determined to spend our lives giving back to those who need help in their fight. Whether you are a cancer survivor, recovering addict, a survivor of an abusive relationship, someone who has fought to gain control of their health, or a wounded vet such as myself, or simply someone that is fighting a battle and proud of how far you've come, we are with you. 50% of all net proceeds from our brand will be given back to those that need it most, and this will be for the life of our company. Join us in our mission. Buy some awesome gear like this, wear it proudly, spread the word. We are in this together. We are still fucking here. I end up feeling a need, like I feel like I'm
Alright guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the Relentless Racing League Miller Motorsports Xfinity Series. Got round of 12 starting here tonight at Auto Club. 100 laps of racing here tonight for the Xfinity guys. Got good old Barrel Boy in here, Matt Forrest. What's going on, man?
What's up?
Not much. We were racing at Homestead last week. I almost hit the barrels a couple times. Kind of give me flashbacks on you a couple seasons ago.
The Bears at Homestead now.
They're so evil, freaking sneaky. God.
They will literally jump out in front of you.
Yeah. All right, real quick, we're starting lineup. So front row lockout of non-playoff guys. Ethan Collier, good time out of him with Tom Lee's outside pole. Row 2, Tricky Dick, who said he was too sick to race. I think me and you convinced him to finally come in here and start the race. Getting a nice starting position there. Brian Marshall outside of him. Row 3, Eric Schaefer and Michael Thwaites. Kevin Stein and Michael Newbraw, row 4. Row 5, Justin Axon, Alan Grindle. Nathan, the runner-up penalty, Michael Ball, row 6. He hates that nickname. I don't care. Joe Barr and Brandon Banks, row 7. Row 8, David Farnan and Sam Leota. Mike Rominger and Tom Goker, row 9. Josh Van West and William Peters starting all the way back here in 19th. I think he's the furthest playoff guy back. Mark Gonzalez and Davey Hendricks in row 11. The Dozer and Bucher, row 12. Row 13, Tony Frey, Darren Cannon. Barrel Boy and Bill Kinder. Row 14, Rick Williams around the field. So not a huge field here tonight. I think I counted 5 admins on the grid. So points are going to be crucial tonight. The stage points are going to be absolutely crucial for these guys because unless you got a stage win or win last round, you were stuck at 2,000 points. Yep. So Schaefer, Maltese, Leon, and Banks are the only 4 guys at 2001. Everybody else at 2,000. So I don't know about you, Matt, but I think stage points are going to matter a lot more tonight than they have that all this season.
I would believe so. Yes. I was just pulling up the standings now. I mean, and it happens. Unless it's just stage and race wins, right? For
Yep.
Points?
That's the only way.
Yeah, I should know this because I'm an admin, but
I actually like what you guys did here. I liked how you guys kind of had a little bit of importance on the regular season to get you through that first round. Because, I mean, let's get real in real life NASCAR. How often do you see a championship contender knocked out in the first round? It never happens.
not often, yeah.
Right? So, the second and third round, like, hey, if you want that 1 point, or those 2 points, or whatever you want, you got to run good in round 16. Same with the round of 12. You got to run good in round 12 if you want to kick off the round of 8 with a point or 2. So it gives a little more incentive for people who have dominated all season long, like Schaefer and Banks, to go out there and have to race here in this round of 12. Because let's get real, if they started the round of 12 with what they had in round of 16, they could probably easily go out here and finish 10th on both races and advance easily.
Yes. I know a lot of people hate this playoff format, and I can see, they make a strong argument. I won a championship with this playoff format, so, it holds a special place in my heart. I don't know with what we're going to that I'll be as competitive as I can be in this format, even though I haven't been that competitive the last few seasons.
I mean, I'll be honest. Every season I have raced on Relentless, I would have made the playoffs in this new format. So I like this new format it goes making the playoffs. But as far as championships go, for me and you, it makes it a lot harder to win a championship. I mean, I'm having a hard time enough, but
now this season I would have made it with. Oh, we're green. Let's talk about that.
We're green. Oh, where's my track map? There it is. And Auto Club, we didn't go over the Auto Club one of the races.
4 wide. No.
I was about to say Auto Club is one of those tracks. It is really easy to get 4 wide Grindle loose.
42.
And this is one of those tracks where you'll constantly, when you're racing, you'll hear people call out 4 wide because for some reason, 15 years in iRacing, they don't have a 4 wide spotter call.
They do not.
It's so frustrating.
I got like a 2 to the outside. I'm like, oh God, what? And Auto Club will put on some 4 wide racing, no problem.
Yeah, no.
Right on the surface.
Oh, close call for. I think that was penalty back there with Ball. Yeah, no field saving on Wednesday night. Dang.
What?
I can't fuel save Wednesday night. That sucks.
Not planned. You can't. I did that on purpose. I've had enough of that.
I mean, come on, man. You could have made the stages a little bit longer. You could have went 25 and 50.
Nope.
I mean, you could have, because doing 40 is pushing it.
Yeah, I was looking at them. I'm like, they're kind of sprints.
They're taper stages is what they are.
Yeah. But the last stage will be good. I feel like
the race hasn't started yet. It's not too late to change it.
It could come down to fuel saving, but it's not going to be like a built-in fuel save.
Yeah, we have ran that track. This is our 4th straight season that I can know of, because I remember broadcasting it and Harmon won it 3 seasons ago. And the last 2 seasons we ran it, it has been me, Morris, and Harmon top 3 in both races. So, I mean, when it comes to fuel saving, we're the top 3 at it.
I've gotten better. I'm not great, but I've gotten better.
Yeah, Homestead, I was really mad that caution came out, and I was even more mad at myself. I took 2 tires.
I had it too. And I was faster than everybody in front of me. I wouldn't have won it, but I would have got a lot higher spots.
So, I'm going to say this right now. I took 2 thinking it could work because I tested that in practice. What I did not account for was smacking the wall and getting loose pulling it off the wall.
Hard to account for.
I followed Joey right up into it. We got Ethan Collier. Yeah, but he's been getting chased down by Schaefer, and I mean, we know Schaefer, one of those guys that he has shown really over the last few seasons. You get that long run going, he will take off like a rocket. Yeah. But I think Banks on these 1.5 miles tends to be a little bit better on the long run. As far as short and mid run, Schaefer usually leads the way for a bit.
Did Banks qualify?
He did. He's top 5. Oh no, wait, no, where the hell is he?
He's 20th.
Yeah, you're right. You know what?
One thing I've noticed about Banks is he does not qualify up front a lot. He will occasionally, but then he just methodically throughout the race.
Who's that remind you of?
Midland.
No, someone that don't race with us no more. I use a crew chief for.
I don't know.
Malarkey?
Oh.
Yeah. Remember, he would never qualify well, but then he would always go out and win races.
Yeah, Jeff does the same thing.
But no, Banks also, I mean, this could be a good strategy by Banks. Maybe he saw he couldn't get pole. I was like, hey, let's try to get most position gains. I mean, every point matters.
Extra point. It does. Every point matters.
Now, what's going to hurt Banks...
Paper looking underneath Collier for the lead.
Yeah, what's going to hurt Banks, if he can't get stage points, I don't think it's going to be worth starting in the back, but we still got a long way to go to stage, and I truly believe Banks is going to have that long run speed to make his way to the front. Yeah. I am kind of surprised to see Newbraw drop back, though. Newbraw did qualify P8, and he's fallen back here to 20th.
Wow.
Schaefer out there leading the way. Grindle having a good, solid early start to this race.
See, I didn't run many laps. Now, I know they can make stage, so the fuel windows probably, depending on how hard you're running, anywhere between 25 and 27 laps. So they can make stage. But we'll see when tires start to fall off. Is what I'm interested to see.
Yeah, so I'm looking at leaderboard. It's kind of interesting. You got Schaefer up 3. Grindle's up 6. A couple people have lost 1, 2, 3 spots. They got Leota up 5. Banks is already... Oh no, Banks is -4.
Grindling a little bit out of 2.
I wonder if Banks is saving Matt, because he's -4 right now.
He might be.
Oh, someone's blinking.
Gotta love that.
Hater. Who's a hater? Grindle going for the lead. Oh, Doorbank Schaefer.
Wow.
I'm not surprised to see that. Those two have a lot of history between them.
Yeah.
I think if there's one guy you can count that can race Schaefer hard and not give it in, it's that 27 Alan Grindle. He will not care.
Yeah, there's the 42 also.
I notice Justin to really race hard. He's just makes he's me. He makes a lot of stupid mistakes.
So this is a lot cleaner than I thought the start of this race would go.
Well, I mean, as you know, we'll go back and watch the battle between Penley and Thwaites. I mean, Audicle's one of those tracks, once you get past that initial 2 to 3 lap sprint at the start of a green flag run,
Yeah.
it tends to go pretty clean because of how wide the track is and how much you can move around the track.
Agreed.
I am kind of surprised no
Man,
one's...
these guys are battling P1 up here.
Watching P1, but I'm watching battle back here between Grindle and Ball. A little bit of door banging for there. I wake up and watch a battle for the lead with Grindle still trying to get around him. Oh, not Grindle Ball, it's Penley Ball.
And what makes Auto Club so fun is you can run anywhere on the
Yes.
track. Any lane you want. You can
New, old, worn out tire, it does not matter.
It doesn't matter.
Especially in the next gen. I have
Yeah.
noticed watching the last few seasons of Xfinity cars, it's a lot more of a bottom feeding track. You'll see some people run up against the wall, but in the next gen, it's when we're not fuel saving, it is some of the most intense racing I'm a part of. I think we're 3 wide back here by, or 4 wide back here by Gonzalez. Oh no, they're just 3 wide.
It just puts on such good racing.
It's a shame. Oh, conjugate 272 and 81. What a save by Mark Gonzalez, and they're still not done. Schaefer leading the way is able to survive that onslaught by Grindle last couple laps.
Up 4.
Did he start making his way back to the field? Yeah, he's up to 16th.
Got a little bit of a gap between him and the pack in front of him, but I think he'll be able to close that pretty quick.
While I got the green flag run, man, how about that tiebreaker in Cup? I have never seen a 4-way tie. That was insane.
I know.
I was telling Richmond, I'm like, dude, if you could have got one more point.
The jury's still out. There's one ticket open for an appeal.
Okay, I know we can't talk about it,
That,
but
depending on how that appeal goes, can
well, shoot, I might have to put mine in if he wins his. I'm just saying, Grendel going for the lead here. Dive bomb, slide job. Oh, Penley, not Penley. Schaefer's gonna make contact off of 4. Here comes Ethan Collier to the outside. At least I got 11 to go on the stage. You think this is the last lap, and here comes Justin Axton into the picture.
yeah.
He's gonna put 3 wide on the outside. And this is where we start seeing Auto Club with the multiple growth.
What a save! Oh, he's still trying to gather it up.
What is Collier doing?
So the backstretch is bumpy, and there is a
Oh, he's gonna do it again.
there's a 9-mile-an-hour wind coming out of the southwest, so it's pushing cars up towards the wall.
Oh, okay.
Backstretch.
I mean, that's twice in 1 lap. Collier chopped the nose to Justin off. I mean,
I don't think Collier ever got a hold of the car, really, the whole time. He was kind of bouncing back and forth trying to get it. You know how bumpy it is back there?
yeah, but you gotta think, Collier might be out of brakes from about 42. I know when it comes to me, I'll give you 2 brakes. That 3rd brake, I'm not lifting. Justin Axton finally getting a pass complete. Schaefer still leading the way, but I keep saying Grindle.
Right now. See how this top line runs right now. Yeah, Grindle's a little out of whack down through the tri-oval there, if we want to call that a tri-oval.
I don't know what to call it. I will say this: the one guy I'm kind of surprised not running well. I don't know if he has damage. Oh, he does. Kevin Stein, one of the favorites coming into this playoffs. A lot of right rear damage on that car. Take a look at the front. Oh, Stein, heavy damage. I think that toe. Oh, look at that toe. Look at the toe, Matt. Go to right front camera. That, I guarantee that car is not handling good, and Stein is just praying for a caution. Let's go on board here with him.
He's got one in 9 laps, so he'll be alright.
I don't know what happened to him, but that is a lot of toe damage on that 7 machine. He's going to need a couple of cautions. I'm telling you right now, that looks like at least 5 minutes of damage on that 7 machine. Let's see if we can't.
It's heavy.
Let's see if we can't go back a couple laps.
It'd be one of those things like, oh, 30 seconds.
Let's go back until we see the damage. Okay, so this is the lap it happened on about 6 laps ago. I'm not saying the second word. Running up here, somewhere near the top 10. Where did it happen at? There goes Justin. It had to happen in 3 and 4.
I think Grindle may have burned his stuff up. He's falling off hard.
Oh!
42 up.
So, Matt, you were talking about how Grindle's, like, his car is acting on a backstretch. Stein's gonna do the same thing. I caught a bump or something, got loose.
Yeah,
and it
bumpy
put
back there, man.
both him.
It's just worse. Hold on, Wednesday.
It put both him and Leota, right? The 55? Yeah, it put both him and Leota in the wall, and that's huge, because those are 2 drivers that when we were talking, I think during the All-Star race, those are 2 guys to keep an eye on for the championship 4, and here early on in this race, the first race around 12, they're in danger.
Yeah.
We go back.
Sam, he'll be joining us, should be joining us next season in Cup, I feel like. He's definitely eligible. He wants to come to Cup. I like Sam.
This is a hornet's nest back here. Collier, Thwaites, Atkinson, Penley, Barra, Weeza, Ball, just all these guys.
Who we got up there in the playoffs? You got Schaefer.
So, surprisingly enough, half of the top 10 are not playoff guys.
I know, that's what I was just looking at.
Oh, Weeza, Ibarra.
Grindle. So, you know, that stage win, he's fighting for that stage win. That's a bonus point. So, I can see why he's doing it.
Looks like he might have Justin contending with him, and inside he does. Justin Atkinson.
Yeah.
Making some moves. Up 8 spots. And we're to the point of the run here, 20 laps in. I mean, this is the point where tire fall is starting to come in factors. You got to think maybe Justin might have a really good long run car, because he's still slicing his way through the field. Can't quite get around Grindle quite yet.
Looks like it's about a second to 1.3 second fall off here.
And one thing I've noticed about Justin, he's the only driver I've really been seeing working that 3rd to 4th line through the corners and making it work. And having speed in the long run. Ooh, Collier and Thwaites door banging off of 3.
God. 42 and the 27.
I'm gonna go on board with Gonzalez here. He probably has a really good view of everything going on. Oh yeah! This is what makes Auto Club so fun. It is a traffic jam in LA at 5 o'clock.
It's so fun.
It is.
Those boys right there are having a blast. They're probably screaming and yelling at people, but at the end of the day, they're probably having fun.
Oh, you gotta think.
Banks in the mix right there.
You gotta think these playoff drivers are probably like, dude, get out of the way. You're not a playoff guy. I'm trying to go for points here.
Yeah, but yeah. Like when they put me on that last restart, like sent me 3 wide, I was like, Brian, I'm trying to get points here. But what are you gonna do? I mean, they get to race too. They wouldn't show up if they weren't allowed to. One, 2, and 3 are all, and 4 are all playoffs now. The playoff drivers are starting to come up to the front and filtering them out.
Yeah, Bank got himself in the top 10. Penley's in the top 10.
The banners aren't updated.
Currently, you have 7 playoff guys in the top 10.
Yeah.
And we're talking about playoff guys. Here's another one I'm kind of shocked not having.
Playoff?
Here's another one kind of shocked not having a good race. William Peters, another one of the guys who, you know, we thought could contend with DBR for the championship. I don't think he can get stage points. And here in Xfinity, they only have one stage. I wish it would go to 2, but...
Nah, the races aren't long enough for 2.
Matt, it's the same length as our Cup race.
I know.
There have been so many races this season that are the same length as us.
There's talks for next season going to 1 for the Cup.
No! That takes the strategy out of it, dude. Having those 2 stage breaks has so much strategy involved.
The yellow flag is out.
Yeah, but
Yellow's... Oh,
it's
it's the stage. Say again?
Yeah, but race. I mean, the strategy changes. That was green, wasn't it? That was green.
That was green all the way, yeah. So Schaefer, Axon, Grindle, Thwaites, Ibarra, Ball, Collier, Banks, Penley, and Gonzalez able to take away that last spot from Maltese on the, I think the last lap there. Those guys get some stage points. And end up with 6 drivers in the playoffs getting stage points there. Now, if you're Kevin Stein, you're like, thank God the caution came out. Get some of this damage fixed.
He's like, catch the pace car. Catch him. That's a pretty good stage.
I mean, with the new point format, if you take a stage away, that's kind of dumb because how much points matter. So you're taking away the opportunity for people to get more points during a race. And I've always liked stage racing because it rewards you running well through the race. Even if you end up getting wrecked out in the last stage, you still can make up a couple spots.
I don't disagree with you. I mean, yeah, it's happened to me a couple times this season. Like, I ran, like, 2 really good stages and, like, got a bunch of stage points. And then something happened in the last stage and didn't finish well, but still did okay in the race.
Because if you ask me, with the length of our races, the stages are perfect. I mean, the race that we've gone all green all the way through the stage. I mean, you have enough time for the long run to kick in to where tires matter and stuff like that. I don't think we've really ever had a stage that comes down to fuel saving in Cup. So it's not like people are getting stage points because they're saving fuel. You know, you can make the stage on a tank of fuel. In Xfinity, there have been plenty of times where it comes down to fuel saving. I don't like that. I don't want to have to fuel save every race with stage points. I want to be able to race. Because don't get me wrong.
We got a message in Discord saying they can barely hear me. Hold on. Is that better, maybe?
Yeah, there you go. Let me turn you up a little bit. Because don't get me wrong. I'm good at saving fuel. That doesn't mean I like doing it. It's not.
It's the worst.
I'm not saying it's not fun.
It's the absolutely most boring way to run a race.
No, I'm not gonna say it's boring. It's just, it's frustrating.
It's boring. It ain't race.
It's frustrating.
It's boring.
Nah, I don't get bored doing it. I mean, but yet again,
it keeps you busy. I will say that, but it's not how I want to race.
It keeps my mind very busy.
Well, yeah, you got to constantly. I got a fuel calculator up. I'm constantly like, all right, can I run a little faster now? What's that gonna do to my fuel? All right, I need to slow it back down. You know.
So that's what makes it fun, but it's frustrating because once you get in the position to save fuel, Penley stayed out.
That's.
Wait, did he stay out or did he just drive through pit lane? Did he miss his pit box? Let's see. I wonder if he's.
He did. He missed.
Oh yeah, he did. Yep.
Oh. That is brutal.
So it's just frustrating because I mean I don't think it's happened in this league, but it has happened where I'm saving fuel and I just get ran over because I'm running slower than everybody else. Like, dude, come on. Or you save fuel and you know you can make it, and then an untimely caution comes out. So it's just that's the frustrating aspect to it. So I don't want to have to do that every race because stages fall at a weird time.
That's why I moved to stages for Auto Club.
I think the way Cup's been going with how the stages are, they're perfect. Unfortunately, Penley's going to lose a ton of track position.
Ton of track position.
So I want to say he got top 10. Yeah, he did get top 10.
Yeah.
So, once again, that probably kind of brings in the aspect of stage racing,
Hey,
you know. He can afford that bad pit. No, he did not lead that lap.
He led a lap.
When?
Didn't he?
No. Nope. The only track you will ever lead a lap on by driving through pit lane is Talladega, unless the leader has a very, very early or a pit stop before the start finish. That's the only time you ever lead a lap.
Depends on where his pit box was, though, right?
Yeah. So
Like,
if everyone
was towards the front, he would have got there probably before the pace car.
my overlay showing Schaefer's name in green, meaning Schaefer led that last lap.
Oh. Oh well. I've missed my pit box a couple times, dude. It sucks.
I tell you what, we're talking about pit boxes. We haven't gone there. I'm pretty sure we'll go there next season. You want to talk about a slippery pit lane? I don't know if they did updates or not. Darlington is super slippery now. It is so easy to slide through your box. So we get everybody go green flag racing. Pasta Southern! Schaefer is the weights and Lisa Green. A little bit of wheel spin looks like out of the 37 a ball.
Oh that.
And this is where mayhem starts. 21 of Van West, and one of the guys, I think he barely missed into this round. He's restarting up here at top 10.
Big loop.
Oh, and I mentioned Van Weston.
Wow.
The broadcaster's Kirk strikes. Oh, and he almost came up and left reared William Peters. 4 wide. Stagger, but they're 4 wide. Holy cow. What? And Grindle, I don't know if Grindle got a speed penalty or not. He is back here in the mess now. In 19th.
What happened to him?
I don't know if he got a speeding penalty. Maybe he did get some damage from when him and Schaefer got into each other. That's the only thing you can think of.
Maybe. And see, it's nice. You got a long second stage to make up that time.
But once again, the whole stage point thing, him getting those stage points kind of allows him to have that speeding penalty whatever happened to him.
But if you think about it, one less stage hurts everybody, right? In your scenario, so it evens out. Like,
I don't know.
You're taking away 50% of the available stage points in the race to everyone.
I just don't like the idea of taking away the chance to get more points when we're going to a format that rewards points. And I don't get a lot of stage points. I'm just saying, it's just I've raced in leagues that only have one stage, and it's so hard to strategize around it. You run at least off of 4, or 4. Schaefer still leading.
So you got 70 to go.
Oh, Collier! What a save!
This goes green. I feel like around like lap.
Oh, Matt, if you get a chance, go back and watch Collier. That last lap.
60.
Oh, it is a mess up here.
It is. This is good racing right here. I'm looking forward to Wednesday.
Oh, look at Maltese. There wasn't a big hole there, but he made the car fit.
Oh goodness, they running them down the track over there. Woo, they on the way. 27, somebody in front of them, and didn't catch who it was.
I'm not sure who it was, but Penley making his way through the field. I was about to say what happened to Penley, but we already know what happened to Penley.
Look who's running P3.
Yeah, and actually
Oh, T-Banks.
missed the pass for the lead. Actually getting himself a lap led here. And we saw in that first stage, Justin had some good long run speed.
He did. He was right there.
I mean, it's been a while since we've seen someone be able to outrun DVR. I mean, we'll see. He might have the car to beat
He's
tonight.
looking underneath his teammate. Slide job! Not really a slide job, but...
Schaefer's starting to fall back. I don't know if he has damage or what, but Weasel working around him now. Maybe Schaefer's trying to save fuel. I'm not sure.
Save some fuel, save some tire. I don't know if fuel is going to help you. I mean, they got, we'll just say 26 laps. Hey, I mean, they got to stop two more times, right?
Yes.
Am I wrong? Yeah. So saving some tire here, running this long, you know, would be the plan. Probably not a bad idea.
Oh, Maltese! There was not a lot of room for air there, and he almost made a big whoopsie daisy. I don't know. Oh, Collier.
Well, a little bit.
I don't know if they changed these cars or not. I don't remember Auto Club being this jam-packed, even 10 laps into a run. They're still 2-3 wide back here.
Yeah, it's almost like it's super speedway.
Yeah. Look at Penley trying to make his way back to the field.
Ooh, man, it is tight back here, boy. Goodness, it is a swing.
Oh, the 12 into the wall! Big wreck!
Big wreck! Whoa, I think 12 maybe got a tad bit of bump in his right rear. Let me go back and look at this.
Oh, I don't know if Adam Weston came down, but this took out a lot of guys. Okay.
Oh.
We're gonna have to go.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to go blank for this, maybe.
So like, the 12 touched the 21, then he came down as the same time the 4 was coming up a little bit, and then it pushed him up and got caught.
Ooh.
The 22 just got him in his right rear. Oh man, Grindle.
I mean, you want to talk about playoffs drivers. So Thwaites involved. Maltese got a little bit of contact. He has damage. Peters, Grindle, Golker, all those guys, playoff guys. Kinder got a piece of it. Penley got a piece of it. This took out at least 5 to 6 playoff guys and some front runners because Collier was involved as well.
You know, I'm wondering.
Oh my gosh, Grindle took a massive hit to the inside wall.
Well,
I didn't see that.
Oh, Grindle did get beat up. Oh, yes, he did.
Wow.
I think him and the 12 may have got the brunt of that.
I think Golker and Peters might be fine, but Grindle's not.
Nah, Peters ain't fine. Neither is Grindle. They both got the meatballs.
Grindle's night, unfortunately, is done.
Peters' night done.
If I'm these guys, I'm taking but I'm taking some fuel here. I don't think I'll take tires. I mean, that'll just leave you 2 sets left, and it's still a 2-stop race. I would definitely just take tires here.
Yeah, I'm not taking tires. Topping off and going.
Now, I mean, if I'm someone like Leota or someone like that who didn't get stage points, maybe take tires here and hope it goes green. I mean, you didn't get no stage points, so what are you losing?
Yeah. A set of tires?
Yeah, but you didn't get stage points, so there's a lot more to net gain than there is to net loss. Taking tires here.
See, it looks like some people are taking tires. Ball looks like took tires. Weezer took tires. Atkinson took tires.
I don't like that call by Justin. I don't like that call by Atkinson. He was racing up front. I think he should have took fuel.
I think so too. And then looks like everybody P7 by either taking tires or getting damage fixed.
Yeah, the only way I would have took tires there if I did not get stage points. If you got stage points, I don't think it's worth getting off strategy. And, well, don't look now, but the most penalized driver in pit lane got another penalty.
Who?
Schaefer.
He gets speed or
I
something?
think so. Yeah. I swear, Schaefer has to be the most penalized driver on pit lane in all of the league. I don't think I've ever seen someone get so many speeding penalties in a season.
Oh wait, did he? He may have got an unsafe pit exit.
Oh, was that? I don't. Yeah, me and Auto Club, we're not friends with pit exit.
No, he didn't. My bad. What's the speed limit? Do you know?
55, I do believe.
Oh, he's going 60 when he left.
Oh,
What was
that would
Banks
do it.
going? Let's check Collier. 56. Yeah, it's 55. He's speeding.
Yeah, no, me and so hold on. Actually, I kind of want to go back and look. Did he take tires here? No, I don't think Schaefer took tires. It don't look like it.
No, he did. But I don't think he was in there long enough. No, he's in there 5 seconds in his box.
Yeah, me and Auto Club in that damn.
Yeah, I remember that race.
It was in this car too, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was when I was Xfinity admin.
For all you guys wondering, when I tell you I was a centimeter above the blue line, touching the white, I like, and it happened twice in a row.
In a row.
All right, so new front row here a little bit. Gonzalez and Banks and leads back to the ring. Justin Axel, keep an eye on him. He's on 4 fresh tires. Oh, wheel spin. They keep it going, though. If I'm that 42, you were praying this goes. If this goes green, the 42's winning. 100%.
If it goes green.
I mean,
yeah.
look. Look how easily it gets around Banks there. Just flies right around him.
Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna be gone. But if a caution comes out in 10 laps,
He's screwed.
Yeah, he's screwed.
Now, Justin's saving grace is if this goes 20 laps, I think Justin's on the race strategy. Because if it goes 20 laps, it's a one-swap race still, and everyone's going to take a set of tires.
Everybody's going to pit again, yes.
And also, another thing to think about, I'm actually kind of liking this call a little bit more by Justin. Now, I think about it, that wreck took out a lot of drivers, so there's a lot less people on the field. I can already tell, if we go back to where Marshall's at, and we go far chase, you can already tell it's not nearly as compact. It has calmed down a ton in the middle of the pack.
It has.
So, currently you got your two, I think the top 4 took, no, I don't think Gonzalez took tires.
No, he did not.
Leeds I know did. I think Van Westen may have. Yeah, it's just not nearly as jam-packed. I mean, it's just too wide, really.
These guys don't even have to race hard up here. Like, I think I would, back it down a little bit, save a little bit of tire, but still stay out front. You know, that way if a caution does come out, 7 more laps, your tires won't be as burned up. We'll see what they do.
Yeah, Weezy going for the lead here. And if I'm Axon, seeing how fast he was that first stage, I think you just let Weezy by here. Let him go up there and burn up his stuff. I mean, Autica's one of those tracks that Dirty Air, don't get me wrong, Dirty Air's there, but it's so easy to get out of Dirty Air at this track. Because you can
there's so much room.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much room. And I honestly, I feel like that's why this track puts on so much good racing with the next gens.
And it's a shame they tore it down.
Always find clean air with the next gens. And we know how bad Dirty Air is. I mean, it kills your speed. It just kills everything.
Yeah, but like I was saying before I went live on our broadcast, I haven't, maybe because I've learned the car, I haven't noticed it be as bad as it was before. I mean, before you have someone running high, and they come down and chop your nose off, and it just tightens crop. It's not as bad as it used to be.
I will agree with that. That not this latest update, but the update before that maybe, where they changed the diffuser.
Season 4 last year, yeah.
No, it was recent.
Was it to start off the new year?
Yeah, when they released the new package, like with the horsepower and stuff.
That was that was the first update this year. So 2026 season 1.
Yeah. I feel that it's still there, right?
It is, yes.
But it's not as bad.
Currently, you got these 3 guys battling out for the lead. And another thing to point out is, so these guys have a tire advantage, but it's not a huge one. And I'm going to say this now. If they're not careful and they go up here battling too hard, it's going to allow Banks to let these tires even out and then actually have that longer speed. Right now, Banks is kind of suffering because the tires haven't quite evened out yet. But once these tires even out, Banks still might be able to chase these guys down. And he's only falling back 2.5 seconds.
Yeah, and he's just hanging out.
We see this a lot in Cup, to where fresh tires are a huge advantage, yes, but they even out so quick. You got to take advantage of fresh tires in a hurry, and then not abuse them with that advantage. So my only worry is these guys up here battling are abusing the tires too much, and that's going to allow Banks and everyone else who did not take tires, let them even out and let the long run come into play. Apparently Tom Lee's leading the way.
Yep. Tricky Dick up to 4th. He may have taken tires.
Well, let's take a look at that. Let's go ahead and pull up the good old TNC pit stop. And
he's in there 38 seconds.
So Maltese... well, remember, he did get a slight piece of that wreck.
Yeah. So I don't know if he took tires while getting damage fixed, but he's definitely there getting some damage fixed.
think he did. No offense to Maltese, he was not running top 5 really during that first stage. So I think he did take tires. And I think your first guy on old tires is Gonzalez and then Banks.
Yes, that's the way I read it.
And also, if you're these guys that took tires, another thing this allows you to do is it allows you to run this tank dry. You don't have to worry about short pin because you can get a built-up lead. I mean, Banks has fallen back 3.2 back, so maybe the tires even out won't happen as fast as I thought they would. Also, real quick, that is a very interesting Lowe's scheme Ricky Williams is running. I kind of like it. Looks a little old school.
Yeah.
I can get a drone cam on this. I don't have the drone cam. No. I got zoomed in. I do got zoomed in. Yeah, I kind of like that scheme. Gives a little bit of old school look to a low scheme. Also, if you're Banks at this point, do you maybe think about short pitting this stage? He has 3 sets left. I mean, I think the fuel window's open now for one more stop.
But they have 3 left? He has 3?
Yeah, because I think he only took a set of stage. And they had...
I thought the guys that took tires this stop would have to refuel with no tires, but that's not the case.
So, they went back Green Flag Racing about 9 laps ago. And you go about 20... Well, actually, we don't know what the fuel run is right now.
It's about 25, 27 laps. Green.
Okay, so these guys can go 15 more laps. So it's a one-stop race for everybody.
15 puts them at 35.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It is a 2-stop race.
Yeah, it's 2 stops.
Yeah, so if that's the case, I'm Banks. I'm maybe thinking about coming down here, short pitting this a little bit. Well, no, a little too soon.
Yeah, a little too soon.
I think 55.
That's what I was going to say. 45 to go. Right? Like, that way, on your next stop, you got a little bit of extra in the tank. If you run it dry again.
But going back to these guys who took tires.
You just run it, yeah.
These guys who took tires, they can afford to run it dry. Still holding a little bit of advantage. Banks falling back to 4.3. Gonzalez 4.2 back. Top 8 now have all took tires, I do believe. Let's take a look at the pit stop time. Yeah, I think they all
They
took
got
tires.
that extra set in their pocket, and a late race caution comes out. Oof.
Well, here's another thing to think about too, right? If they build up a big enough lead, with them being able to go about another 12 laps, take them to 67. Jesus,
Yeah, they
or
may
no,
not go down a
63,
lap. Do you go down a
64.
lap?
Yes, you do.
Oh.
You can maybe even think about just taking fuel, the splash and go in the last stage. I mean, and saving some time in the pit stall. Yeah, that might be an option for somebody. Maybe don't take tires because you'd be down a set. Just splash it off and go.
Yeah.
Because you got to think. So 4 tires in Xfinity takes about 12, 13 seconds, I do believe.
I'm looking at the people that took 4 tires. The quickest was a 14.6.
Okay, so it takes 14 seconds. And these guys, they can go 26 laps. They're going to be short about 4 or 5 gallons. And that takes maybe 5 seconds to put in the car.
Yeah, it's not a lot.
So you can say 10 seconds on the pit stop. And you look right now, they have a 4-second lead over Bank. So I don't know. If I'm racing out there, I maybe think about just splashing off and go. But the downside of that is anyone racing around you takes tires and you're kind of screwed. I don't know, if I'm Justin, maybe think about that. Run it long. Run this tank long. Pit, take 4, and then don't take any for your final pit stop. They could work.
I mean, they're still running over a 10th faster up there in the front.
Yeah, take a look at that.
Atkinson running last lap. Well, not now. A little slow last lap, but it was pretty quick.
Last time by 42.3 for the leader. Banks went a 42.3. So now the tires have evened out.
Yeah.
But Banks is so far back.
Yeah, but this is still a drafty track, though, you know? And if these guys get to battling up here, can make up for some easy spots. I'll be right back.
Yeah, so if I'm Banks, I think I'm pitting this time. Well, not this time, next time by. Get a little short pit action going. Axon going for the lead. Oops, wrong number. Louisa, Van Western, and Axon all been nose to tail really this whole run. They're 3 wide, rolling through 1 and 2 here in lap 55. Justin with the outside line can have the momentum. He's going to take back over the lead over the 21 and the 51. I see Banks. No one coming up pit lane. Banks holding on to 9th right now. Top 10, only 3 drivers in the top 10 are in the playoffs. A lot of that due to the fact that big wreck, about 20 laps ago, took out a lot of playoff guys. You see Banks looking low on Ibarra here. Banks might be able to start chasing down these leaders. Ibarra, though, looking back to the inside. Van Weston coming up pit lane early. He took tires. Interesting strategy out of the 21 machine. Yeah, if I'm Banks, I think you got to pit here. You got to short pit these leaders by at least 2 to 3 laps. See what Justin does here. See if Action comes down pit lane. Hopefully he does it. No, he does not. I like that call. Oh, Banks still staying out.
My apologies. I am back. Did I miss anything?
21 pitted early. Kind of surprised me.
Ricky Williams?
No, Josh Van Weston.
Oh, I thought you said 1-1. Uh,
Yeah, I think Justin and Tom are probably going to run a tank dry out. Banks needs to come down soon. He needs a short pit, these guys.
yeah, I mean, they've been out there 21 laps, so I mean, I'm running it dry.
What
If I'm
is
them.
fall off right now? 2 seconds. Yeah,
That's looking low underneath Wizza.
I won't lie. I think maybe no tires might be a call for a splash and go. It's risky. Banks coming down pit lane.
Oh,
Banks at bar both coming down pit lane.
see what they do.
They're
It's
gonna
like
take
Banks
4.
taking 4, yeah.
Here goes Josh Van West to
21
get back on the lead.
flying by the leaders.
Fresh tires. Get out of the way. Beep beep.
Atkinson coming in.
I don't like that call. Should have ran it dry. A lot of people coming in, actually. We get Maltese the lead. Get him a lap lead here tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I would have ran that a couple more laps. They had a decent cushion on the lead.
Yeah, I would have ran it completely dry. I like Maltese's strategy here. Run it dry. Pretty sure he did take tires on that stage.
Yeah. He pitting 4's coming in this time.
I don't like that call. I think the right call here is run it dry. Well, no, I get that everyone around you pits, but kind of like the general, hey,
Yeah.
follow the leader. Ooh, hopefully he didn't caught speeding there. Puts Ricky Williams in the lead.
Oh, Rominger speeding. That sucks.
I wonder where that. So there's a 21. He did short pit by a couple laps. He's a good amount ahead of Atkinson. So I got 4 guys still yet to pit.
Yeah, top 4 still need to pit.
Man, if you're Kevin Stein, you're hoping for yellow right now. With all that damage he has.
And Maltese comes out not too far behind Banks.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what Atkinson's going to do here. Van Westen did short pit a couple laps. See what Justin does here this time by. Van Westen ran a 41.2. Atkinson ran a 40.9. But the gap between the two is 5 seconds. Maltese have fresher tires than Banks, too.
By a lap. 2 laps. If I'm Atkinson, I'm kind of just, well, he'll catch Van Westen at some point. You don't have to. He's got 5 lap fresher tires, and he's been good on the long run. This may be his to win here.
Yeah, Romger coming back down pit lane.
Oh no. Yeah, he has another black flag.
It's the pit exit. Is it pit exit?
I don't know.
Let's see. Yeah, pit exit. I already know. He went above the white line and how sensitive Auto Club is.
It'll get you every time at Auto Club.
Well, it wasn't even at the blue line. It was in the middle of 1 and 2. He got both his right side tires above the white line.
Some tracks are way more sensitive on that stuff than others.
No, Auto Club is super sensitive. I have never been a track that is so sensitive.
But some tracks you can have half your car over the line.
Yeah, exactly. Auto Club, your tire turns about white line. Penalty.
Yeah.
Stop coming up pit lane.
That Goodyear paint get outside the white line, you're done.
Yeah,
penalty.
You breathe on a lot of white line. Penalty. You're willing to lead away. Looks like you're coming down this time by. So I hand the lead over to Marshall, who's staying out. Let's see what Gonzalez does in 81. Gonzalez coming down as well. So once Marshall pits, he's going to hand the lead over to Van Westen, and that lead to Axon has shrunk to about 2 seconds or so. A little over 2 seconds.
Before we're asking Banks if he's okay with some pushes to catch up. I don't know if you need to be bump drafting, but I guess it won't hurt.
Just tell Maltese to get around him, throw a snot out the window, and put Banks into the wall.
No.
Marshall is still out there. I don't know he's coming down the pit lane this time. Never mind. I was like, jeez. Is he going to try to do this on one stop? So now the gap between Van Westen and Axon 1.2 seconds and shrinking.
Yeah, he's cut that down quite a bit.
Now, I will say this. If Van Westen does the same thing this next pit stop,
work out.
I think it will work out because, I mean, let's take a look. I think they've been out there long enough. Yeah, they have. Van Westen's took 7 laps for Axon to get within a second of Josh.
Yeah.
And you gotta think if they run a tank drive, there'll be just over 10. Yeah, if I'm Van Westen, pit early again, and if you're Justin, seeing how long it took you to catch Josh, you're like, well, I gotta pit with them. I cannot afford to run it long again because it's taken him 8 laps just to even get a sniff of his draft.
Yeah. We'll see how fast he catches him now.
And yeah, for all you wondering, this is what goes through my
He's
head
almost
when I'm
4
crew
tenths
chiefing.
faster.
This is exactly what goes through my head when I'm crew chiefing.
Oh yeah, I think about that too sometimes.
Looks like Van Westen.
he's
He's
now.
snaking. He's snaking, trying to get Axon out of the draft. This ain't really the track you want to do that at. You want 200 miles an hour into one. Oh!
He's in the wall hard. That hurt.
And he almost got in the right rear of the 42. That was almost a race ender for Atkinson. Yeah. Wow. Justin Axon back to the lead. These three guys are kind of leading the field for the green flag cycle started. They're all about 3 seconds ahead of Michael Ball. You got Banks, Maltese, Schaefer.
Yeah, unless there's a caution.
I called it. When he took tires under the last caution, if it goes green, the Axon's going to win the race. Oh, I think Van Westen's sorry. He got on the wall again off of 2.
Oh, no. Take a look at his front end. His car looks clean.
Yeah, but it don't take a lot in iRacing anymore to hurt the toe on these cars, or really any car now.
I mean, no, I see 0 damage on the right side of his car.
Oh.
I think it may just got him out of his rhythm, he'd think it'd be all right. Yeah. 28 to go next time by for the leader.
Yeah, the question is, when do you pit? Once again, if I'm one of the drivers that has a set left, I think you've got to pit when pit window opens. Try to get some track position in case the caution does fly.
Got to close up some of that gap. And the 4 has gotten around the 54. I don't know when that happened.
Oh, Justin just blinked bad. Oh, no, he's back. Oh, that was a very long blink for the 42. Oh, I felt scared for him.
That's not what you want to see as the leader.
Oh, that was like all 1 and 2. He was just gone on my screen. Where are they? Are these guys at Dover too?
Do what now?
Are they at Dover too? They're at Dover.
Yeah, I think the schedules just line up from here on out. There wasn't a lot of difference between Cup and Xfinity this season. Yeah, Dover next.
I hate Dover.
What? I like Dover. I wish it may be fun with this new package.
As long as you don't spin your tires on the start.
Shut up. I don't care. It's not a league I was running points in.
I'm on call it right now. We're gonna have at least 1 caution from wheel spin on the start with this new package.
I know who it's gonna be.
Pointer.
Yes. Damn 20 car.
I have not raced at a track with this new package where you don't have massive wheel spin. Like Darlington, it was so sketchy. Oh my gosh.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. It's
second gear start or first?
Second. It's like
Okay.
it's like. And if you start in third, you don't get going. So you got to start in second, kind of like go half throttle, let it get up speed, and then slam on the gas, and then shift into third. Like, you can't wrong. Oh, it's bad. Darlington's so bad at wheel spin.
Fine with that.
Only 5 to go. See who the first tinkered on pit lane is. If it's the guys with an extra set of tires.
I feel like they're in the window. You know, maybe running a couple extra laps just to have a little bit extra in the tank. Just in case there's a green-white checker. But some of these guys, if a green-white checker comes out, they're going to have a set of tires.
That's what I'm saying. If you got a set of tires left for a green-white checker, why not pit now? The pit window, as I say it, Kinder coming up pit lane. I like that call.
Yeah.
Like that call by Kinder. Hasn't had a great race. Gives him a chance to make up some spots. If we do get a late race caution, he'll have a set of tires left. Some people don't.
Yeah, it's not a bad call. Because, I mean, everybody's coming in. Well, they still got about 10 laps left, most of them. Van Weston's going to need to come in soon. The weights.
Yeah, short pitted out for Van Weston. He was right there with Axon when he pitted, and now he's falling back to 4 seconds back of the leader.
Yeah, he should pit now.
That's too early. We're going to lose more spots. Thinking for Van Weston, you got to run the tank dry.
Think so?
Mm-hmm.
True. He's only got a couple more laps.
I don't think Justice won on an oval before. I know he's run on road courses.
No idea. Can't keep up with it.
Penley and Collier in this time. Now,
The 21's way off pace. A half a second.
I will say this. That winning this race nice and all, but the race you really want to win as a playoff driver is that first race on round 8.
Oh, yes.
With this format, that, in my opinion, is the third most important race to win. I mean,
that's what happened to me when I won my championship.
Well, and it's even more imperative in iRacing because, you know, in NASCAR, there's like rules and stuff like that, and how much time you get in the sim and stuff like that. In iRacing, there ain't no damn rules. So you win that first race, you could focus 2 full weeks on the championship race.
I did. I ran probably 1,500 to 2,000 laps at Dover that year.
Sweet, Farnan, Newbrawl in the pit lane.
A lot of people coming in.
I mean, if I somehow do that, I'd probably do the same thing, but there's no chance. Oh, a lot more people in. Ball, Maltese, Van Weston, Banks. Yep. No, Banks did not pit.
I feel bad. I should have been crew chief for Maltese, but I thought he was taking a sick day.
I think both me and you convinced him not to.
Yeah.
I hopped in voice chat. I'm like, dude, don't do this. You're
I told him just to at least turn some laps.
Oh, he's turned some laps, all right. So far, no speeding penalties. Everyone's been doing a 14, 15-second stop. Banks coming in this time. Schaefer coming in. Leota coming in this time. And the thing with Justin, he has such a big lead with these guys. He can afford to run this tank dry. And really, he can afford to go 1, 2, maybe even 3 laps longer than Weeza when Weeza finally comes on pit lane. But Atkinson is in the perfect seat right now for a win. I mean, even if caution comes out now, it's going to trap so many people a lap down. He's coming in this time. See, I would have stayed a little longer. Oh, don't speed. Slow that car down. Weezy coming in as well. Gonzalez coming in. Are you going to make Golker the leader? No, Golker. See, I don't like that call by Golker. Just stayed up and led a lap there.
D-Ron going to be the leader.
Yeah, D-Ron going to be the leader. If I'm Tom Golker, you should have stayed out at least one more lap and got a point. I mean, you want to talk about getting a point, like we said earlier in the broadcast. We had a 4-way, as of right now, pending appeals, a 4-way tie. 4-way tie.
Yes.
For the final transfer spot. Basically,
and
damn near.
It could come out to the second tiebreaker.
No.
Yes.
No, Moore has way more top 5s than Conley. Both Moore and Conley have to have a win.
I'm saying the tiebreaker.
Oh, yeah.
And then after a win, it goes out to the
top 5. See, that's the one thing I did not like, because NASCAR's always done it the best finish in the round.
Yeah, I didn't know that, but whatever.
So, I'm not sure what happened, but Weeza actually jumped in front of Axon on that pit cycle, and now Weeza's in the lead with...
Weeza may have only taken rights. He was in there 10.5 seconds.
That's right. I don't agree with that.
I would say this car was loose out there when I was running it. There's no telling how it's handling now. But it could get loose on you.
There's not really any battles going on, guys. There's a battle going on, cycle around, but there's no battles going on track at all. If you're here earlier, I was cycling around a lot. Ooh, loose off of 2. Off 4, I should say.
You got these three here who's going to come out the leader. Well, they are the leader.
They are the leader now. Michael Ball's right there as well. How about Banks? Banks only 1.7 back. Oh, if a caution comes out, Banks in the capper seat for a win.
I don't think a caution's going to come out.
I don't either. I think it's been too long a replay run.
Yeah. It's everybody's too spread out. I think it's going to run green. He's trying to hold on to that P1 now.
You said that. They almost caused one up front.
I know. If I'm Maltese, I'm like, y'all go ahead. Fight over it. Stay back here in your draft.
Yeah, see, if I'm Richard, I'm like, keep roasting that those right side tires up. Please do. And I like the position Richard's in. You can tell he's not pushing the car. He's probably sitting in that seat thinking, all right, guys, you duke this out.
Yeah, keep fighting.
Yeah, keep fighting.
Rodney.
Is he in the Toyota? The Toyota sounds so weird. Oh, Weezy got tied off of 2. Had to get out of the gas there.
Michael Ball sitting back there looking like, y'all keep going. And yeah, you're right. Banks is not too far back.
Yeah, but he's also on a lot older tires than these guys.
He's one less than Ball and Maltese and Van Weston. He came in lap 81. They came in lap 80. Then 82 for the leaders, P1 and P2.
Yeah, but another thing is, he was 1.7 back about 4 laps ago, and he's fallen to 2 seconds back, so I think his tires are starting to fall off. As these two are still going at it.
Yeah.
Like I said, if you're Richard in that 4 machine, you are loving what you're seeing.
I know I would be.
But I won't lie, if Richard...
42's going to clear him this time, though. He got him.
Yeah, if you're Maltese, you kind of got to start turning on the
now you gotta
afterburners
go.
here. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, 51 gonna send it in deep underneath him. 42's getting way big runoff across him over.
51 might do it again here. He was all this battling. Richard is not able to close this gap, and he actually lost time on the last lap, I do believe.
He did.
And the thing about Richard is you want to see these guys battle out, but the last thing Richard wants to see is a caution, because I don't think Richard has a set of tires left.
I don't think he does either. They're going to have 10 to go when the leaders cross the next time by.
Got Leota back here. Holy cow, that's a little bit of a mess back here. Leota, Penley, Collier battling out for top 10, top 9 finishing spot.
Well, he's a big run out of 4, closing the gap quite quickly. I mean, he's not going to be able to do anything with it here, but... Oh!
I said, hold my
Justin
beer.
Atkins staying up there where Mama has the cookies on the top shelf. Going to hold that line.
Yeah, I think Justin's learned he needs to protect the top line throughout this race. Weezer just can't get the run on the inside. But we have seen Weezer work a pretty good slider a couple laps ago here in 3 and 4, and he's going to do it again. Sends it in down low. Axon, though, gets such a good drive off that middle line.
I think Maltese fell. He's there.
Yeah,
he's falling off
back
hard.
Yeah.
Right now, these guys, I mean, they're running. Yeah, I don't think, if it stays green, I don't think anybody's going to catch them.
No. Now you got Maltese and Ball going at it though for third.
Point to point.
Yeah, but if I'm the 4 of Maltese, I don't know how hard he battled here. I mean, he is looking at a solid top 5 points tonight. You don't want to throw that away, duking it out for third when so many playoff drivers have had issues tonight.
I 100% agree with you, but how many times have we seen someone either not make the playoffs
Cup
or
this
get
season
cut from one point
Cup this
or no
season.
point?
I'm just saying though, like with so many playoff guys, I mean, look at the top 10. Only 5 are playoff drivers. You got people like Grindle, Peters, Kinder, all scored outside the top 20. Thwaites and Golker outside the top 15, along with Kevin Stein. So there is so many playoff guys that are going to make the top 15, and Leota's or Maltese over here looking at the top 5.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to push too hard on Ball. They are old teammates.
Speaking of teammates, we got 2 teammates going back. Oh, there's actually a mess back here. Schaefer, Banks, Gonzalez, Van Weston. I think Van Weston's going to look back at this race and regret short pitting that first time. He has done nothing but fall backwards since that pit stop.
Schaefer and Banks they're hauling the mail right now.
Yeah, but they're 3 seconds back with 7 coming to 6 to go. They're gonna need.
I'm not saying they're gonna win, but they may be able to pick up a spot or 2. I don't know. You still got 7. I mean, they're not that far back.
Coming to 6. Yeah, now if I'm Maltese, if they start catching, then I might start pushing the issue a little bit more on Ball because that is 3 to 4 more spots you can lose.
Yeah, yeah.
Right now, he's only losing 1, but if those guys start catching, turn on the afterburners because it's time to go. Oh, Gonzalez into the wall for 4 or for 2.
And you would hope maybe Ball, being the old teammates and buddies, he'd be like, "Oh, you need a point, bro. Here you go."
You said old teammates. That's all you need to say.
4 in the wall, stuck in it. That's gonna lose some. He may lose a couple spots over that.
Coming to 5 to go. I still think all these drivers in the top 10 right now in the playoffs are going to be in a pretty good position going into Dover. I mean,
yeah.
You got to think, Richard, I do believe, got stage points. I know Justin did. I think he finished 2nd. Banks, Schaefer, they both got stage points. Leota, I don't think did, but he is going to finish top 10.
Richard looking at that outside line, seeing if he can get a run, I guess.
I think he's trying to protect his position here. Yeah.
I think they're too fast. You're not gonna be able to protect it. You're just gonna.
Oh, Banks almost turned his teammate there.
Yeah, they do that sometimes.
Meanwhile, Axon's gotten a 1.6 second lead over Weeza with 4 to go.
Ooh, whoa! Drinking brothers, boy. Flirting with disaster.
I don't know if Ball's fallen off or maybe Richard turned on the afterburner. He has caught back up to the bumper of Ball, and now this is a 5-way battle for 3rd as 2nd and 1st is kind of locked up with 3 to go here. I don't think these guys have time to catch Weeza, but it's definitely going to be an interesting battle for 3rd. And in this battle, you have 3 of the 5 are playoff guys.
Yep.
Oh, I thought Schaefer about to cut him off. Yeah, I don't think they're going to catch Ball. Or, yeah.
If I was the 4 right there, I'm cutting underneath them. I'm sending it low.
Oh, look at Banks sending way deep into 3 there.
Yeah, he did.
I know their teammates and all, but that is just slowing them both down from getting around the 4. Leo, you got to protect the top. Leo, protect the top.
Four's gonna lose a spot here, probably. Maybe 2. No.
I don't know if Schaefer's gonna be able to clear him. I think Leo's gonna get a run here, center corner.
No.
Bill's gonna fly!
Are you kidding me?
With 3 to go!
Atkinson, how mad is the 42?
Oh, he is absolutely fuming right now. I cannot believe iRacing threw the caution that early, too. Usually, Autoclub is very lenient on cautions, but...
Maybe with so many cars coming, I don't know.
I guess he was a little slow.
I might have to put that on the 4.
Let me go back and
Even
watch
though he's
it.
my driver.
That's so hard, because you got the bumps on the backstretch, and...
No, I know. I'm not saying he did anything wrong.
Oh, what hurt him there? He didn't lock down the brakes to give him a little bit of damage. Well, this just got interesting. Here's the thing: if you're Justin Axon, did you put enough fuel in for a green-white checkered? I mean, I'll be honest,
This is a big track, though.
if the 51 shade to pit, I think Justin, I would pit here, put a gallon and a half in, just in case there's another green-white checkered. No, he's gonna stay out. Okay, interesting. Ain't no shocker here. We got some takers down pit lane: Gonzalez, Banks, Schaefer, Leota. All these guys with 4 fresh tires left, and
There's a lot of people staying out, though, so they're going to have some traffic to deal with.
it's a 2-mile track with multiple
I
lanes.
know.
this ain't Charlotte or something like that. This is Auto Club where you can run multiple lanes. I'm telling you right now, if I'm Schaefer, I am purposely trying to get the outside lane on this restart. Anybody, you want the outside here.
Yeah, but like you said, it's Auto Club.
Gonzalez taking 2.
I think that's a good call here. I think that's a good call. I don't know. Hell, I don't know.
There are 7 guys that stayed out.
Farnan took 2. I don't know, but everybody else taking 4. I don't know that that's the greatest call. We'll see.
Well, I mean, Louisa taking 2 was able to hold Atkinson off for a good while.
Yeah, for a while, for sure. Agreed. Atkinson cannot be a happy camper.
I would be fuming right now.
I would be too.
You got a win locked up. Almost kind of reminds you of Phoenix last year with Denny. Has a championship locked up. A caution comes out with 3 to go. Kinder and Stein pull. Oh, that's right. Stein is still fixing. Speaking of Stein, he still has some time to get that damage fixed. Oh, he is still hurting. Oh, not too much. That right front tire looks a little bit more straight now. A lot more straight. I don't know. Stein's a lap down. If he can get a lucky caution, maybe Stein can salvage a decent finish. And how about this? Restarting here with 2 to go. Only 3 playoff drivers in the top 10. Granted, that is going to change a lot on this restart. You have Schaefer, Banks, Leota, Penley, Golker, Thwaites, and some other guys are in the playoffs on 4 fresh tires.
Yeah, and Tricky Dick does not have a rear bumper cover. His spoiler looks okay from what I just saw. I didn't take a good look at it, but I don't think he's gonna have any speed.
Well, in my experience on iRacing, usually if you lose the rear bumper and you don't have any spoiler damage, it doesn't mess with the car too much. Because it really doesn't affect the aero going around the car. I mean, let's get real. Tyler Reddick won Atlanta with no right front bumper. Or fender.
What the hell?
Look, I don't get very many diecast of guys I don't like. I might have to fork out money for that diecast. Because that thing, I have seen sneak peeks of that diecast and it looks sweet. At least you're anybody Green Flag Racing. Green, white, checkered attempt number 1. Not Leo, Louisa and Axon front row for this restart. Green Flag out in the air. Looking for a wheel spin. A little bit of a 21, but Axon gets a good jump. And here comes Gonzalez early to the outside, keeping on that 81. 2 tires compared to 4 for some of these guys. Look, Gonzalez ripping that top line in the 81.
We may see another caution right here. The 3 is on the
4 wide. Oh, I see that caution. Big contact. And if you're Kevin Stein, as long as he can get through that without getting touched, Kevin Stein can get back on the lead lap here. We'll see if he made it through this record. Oh, yeah, he made it through it. So that's, I saw the 94 got involved. Look at Schaefer. Real quick, I gotta watch.
Great move.
I gotta watch this by Schaefer.
I mean, just a great move coming through there.
Goes to the outside with Gonzalez. Clears Marshall. What a move by the 3 of Schaefer.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Yeah, that was nice.
So this started with around Marshall.
Now you got fresh tires closer to you if you're Atkinson and...
Oh, they're just 4 wide, and I don't want to really fault that on more. I might be more on Collier. I don't know. I mean, you're 4 wide. There's no call out unless someone came over race comms and says something. Gets into the 32. Blimp, blimp, blimp. Oof, yeah, oof is right. Oh, the 6 of Newbrough got turned by Thwaites. And then you see 32 get into Marshall. Oh, a huge contact for the 77. Alright, so we're going to rack them up and try it again for green, white, checkered.
Okay, I am back. So I don't think the 42 is going to be able to hold
No.
the 3 or the 81. And then Banks right there at 6. Yeah, there's...
No, you got too many people on 4 tires. I mean, just think on the last restart, we had 3 playoff drivers in the top 10. Now we got 6. And how about Kevin Stein? Back on the lead lap. Man, if Stein could come out of here with a top 10, what a recovery that would be for the 7.
Yeah, it would be.
I mean, it could be possible. I don't think we're done wrecking yet.
I don't either. I don't either.
There is too much discrepancy in tires.
I'm here for it.
Green, green, green.
I won't lie. I don't like to call Axon going outside here. I would have went inside.
Got a pretty good jump.
Oh.
I mean, actually, it's not a bad call. You got the fresh tires on the bottom. On the
Oh,
top.
Leota 4 wide back here.
Woo.
Here comes Schaefer on the outside of Justin Axon for the lead. Man, if you're Justin, you gotta race so hard here to try to defend it. I think if I'm Justin,
he's not gonna be able to do it. Not with those tires.
Gonzalez gets around pretty quickly. Here comes Brandon Banks. White flag out. Schaefer leading the way. Haven't seen him back and lead in a while. It is a hornet's nest back here towards the back.
Really good.
I don't think Axon will be able to hold off for a top 5, maybe. Here comes Nathan Pelly on tires around the 37 of ball. Leota and Banks here around the 42 coming in through 1, 2. Oh! Huge hit! The 12 with Flace involved. I think Stein was involved in that. Yeah, he was. But Eric Schaefer.
Sam Leota going to get a top 5 out of it.
Yeah, Eric Schaefer got caught speeding during the stage. Couldn't make his way back to front. Had to get a caution. He's going to win here at Auto Club. Make his way into the round of 8. Gonzalez, Banks, Leota, Penley, your top 5. Axon still finishes 6th. Still really good points there for Justin. Leota finished 11th. I mean, still a solid points. I mean, with how many people are having issues? And Banks and Schaefer have been racing this series for so long. They have learned to save a set of tires, and that got him the win.
100%. 100%. Well, call it the
dump and win.
Yeah.
The good old dump and win.
It was a good race.
Schaefer doing a burnout. He ain't doing one for me.
Let's see.
What is he doing?
No. Alright, homie, I'm gonna let you handle the
All right.
interviews. I'm jumping out of here.
Alright, later.
Later.
Charles Rosen. Whoops. Alright, all your birth down. I'll do the ads. We'll be right back for the interviews.
Molly in my body got me overdrive. Can't even hear we talking about, bitch, you know my guy. Run outside, I let that pop, 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 pop. Run outside, he die, 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 die. That's a new one in my clip. That's a new one, he get hit. Oh my God, she bad. Yeah, that not my bitch. I ain't even gonna bed. All I do is hit. I only care if I said that BB on my shit. Yeah, that love her so bad, but I ain't cuffing bitch. I want Molly, I want Gabba, I want Rossi.
SFH, still fucking here, is a clothing and apparel brand built to change the world. We are survivors, warriors, and fighters. We are tenacious, relentless, and vigilant. We've been through hell and made it out the other side, and now we are determined to spend our lives giving back to those who need help in their fight. Whether you're a cancer survivor, recovering addict, a survivor of an abusive relationship, someone who has fought to gain control of their health, or a wounded vet such as myself, or simply someone that is fighting a battle and proud of how far you've come, we are with you. 50% of all net proceeds from our brand will be given back to those that need it most, and this will be for the life of our company. Join us in our mission. Buy some awesome gear like this, wear it proudly, spread the word. We are in this together. We are still fucking here. I end up feeling a need, like I feel like I'm...
Give me a second. Let me get our podium finishers up here. Oh, I keep doing that. Let's kick it off with our P3 finisher, Mr. Brandon Banks. What is going on?
Nothing much, man. How you doing?
Pretty good. Well, your experience in this league kind of showed here tonight, knowing that this league has a tendency to have late race cautions, and you chose not to take tires on that one caution. It ended up paying off for you and Schaefer in the end. Man, I gotta ask you, what was going through your head as that long run kind of started getting going? We came down to 3 to go. I mean, were you kind of regretting not taking tires here? Or were you kind of content with, I think, getting maybe a top 5?
Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah, we did get one to go our way finally. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I think, I don't think we were gonna catch Atkinson, but I think we were better than he was on the long run. I think we had to. The draft was so strong, you had to be there, and we couldn't figure it out back there. We all wanted to race each other instead of getting in line to go get him. But yeah, I kind of regret it a little bit. I mean, not anymore. I don't regret it, but yeah, it was a fun race. I said it was Atkinson's race, but he made the right call there, and we just got one to work out our way finally for once, so we'll take it.
All right, man. Congrats on the P3 here tonight, man. Let's get your shout outs and good luck next week at Dover.
Yeah, man. Thanks. Appreciate it. Good job to Schaefer for win the race. Like I said, we thought we had the wrong strategy, but obviously it was the right one. You know, everybody in the league, Miller Motorsports, you guys for putting everything on. Tony, Davey, Jeff, all those guys that come out here and help out. Appreciate it. And yeah, like I said, we'll just go to Dover and just try to get a good finish and move on if we can. So appreciate it.
All right, man. All right, next let's pull down our P2 finisher, taking 2 tires there. Could have worked out maybe if we didn't get that last caution, but still a solid night for you here tonight, man. You as well as Schaefer and Banks kind of catching a break there with that caution, able to take tires there and have a set of tires some people didn't have.
Yeah, it was a fun race. I mean, we battled through a lot of stuff that race. I went for the long run on that first green flag stop, and then I was debating if I wanted to take 2 there, and I did take 2. And I felt stuck in the pack, so I didn't really feel like I could get anywhere. I just was trying to hold my position at that point. And then we got that caution. I was like, well, 2 tires. I mean, I was still keeping up with them, so I might as well do it again. And that first green white checkered, I think I could have, you know, if it went green there, I think I could have ran away with it maybe. We'll never know now with that caution coming out. And then with Justin picking that outside lane, I think that was a wrap for me at least.
All right, man. We took him across the line P2. Congrats on that. Let you get shout outs and good luck next week at Dover.
Yeah, I want to shout out the guys that are my teammates. They've been a great group of people, and they always support what I do and all that. So I just want to shout them out with David Fernan and Paul Hush and Tom Wizzo and Kevin Stein. He puts on a great organization over there. And I also want to shout out you. I mean, you always, you know, and week in, week out come to these and put on a broadcast for us. So thank you for that. And thank you to the league for providing all of this.
Ah, man. Later.
Later.
All right, time to bring in a race winner. It's getting spicy in community chat. Some call it the dump and win, but a win is a win for you, Schaefer. Congrats on the win. I was telling Banks, you guys kind of have a tendency on kind of getting screwed over by late race cautions, and one finally came your way. I think jury still out whether he caused it or not. I don't know. I think me and Matt both agreed the form might have came down a little bit, but we'll let the admins decide that.
Yeah, I haven't looked at it yet. I know I was talking to Mark right there in the chat before you pulled him, and he said from his point of view, Richard went up, tapped the wall, and then came down into me, and I was already there. So I mean, I don't know. I have not looked at it. I got to look at it.
I don't.
It's my fault. Then I'll take it. But I mean,
I don't think
I feel like I didn't turn right into the guy.
Yeah, I don't think he tapped the wall. I just think the bumps down the backstretch kind of unsettled his car, and I don't know. On the club, it's so hard to tell because a lot of tracks you'll have like those black lines run on the track that are distinctive. They're not even, so it's really hard to tell who did what there. But you end up getting the win here tonight, get you locked into the round of 8 after being penalized yet again on pit lane. I think we're gonna give you the reward for most penalized driver in the league. I think it happens by every week.
I stepped on it there again. I ran 57 on the exit, and I was like, oh man. So we didn't take tires there. We just wanted to maybe get a late race caution and see what was going to go on. And like I said, man, that was not my intention at all to do that. But everybody wants to talk about it in the chat over there. We'll just see how it is. Maybe they should have saved an extra set of tires. It is what it is. But
shots fired.
No, Atkinson, that was his race to lose, and I hate that it happened that way. But typically, we're the ones getting screwed without tires, But like you said, maybe one time it goes our way a little bit.
All right, man. Well, congrats on the win. I'll let you get your shout-outs in, and I will say good luck next week at Dover. But you tend to do very well at those shorter tracks, so that'll probably be a race we see a lot of people trying to chase you down at.
Yeah, Dover's okay. Not the greatest there. Banks is a little bit better at saving tires there than me, but we'll figure something out in DVR. Isaac, thank you for putting on the broadcast. Appreciate you. Huge shout out to Tony and all the admins in the Discord for giving us a place to race on Monday nights like this. Shout out to all the DVR boys, and Paul set up shop for all your fix sets.
All right, man. Later.
Thank you, buddy.
Alright, so Schaefer going to come away with the win. As I kind of want to take a look at where everyone finished at here. It was so chaotic at the end of that race. So, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of your top 10 playoff guys. Maltese was 11th place, just got some stage points. I wonder if points are updated. Give me a second. Let's see if points are updated if I get off of here. Let's take a quick look at that. They are. So going into next week, Michael Thwaites will have a 2-point gap over Grindle. Kevin will be 5 back. Kinder will be 9 back. And Peters will be 11 back. I think for Peters and Kinder, they're going to need stage points next week. Stein and Grindle are just going to need a decent finish. And hope Thwaites has some issues. So next week could get interesting. A lot tighter in points than I thought it would be for the cut line. Maltese going in 5 points above. Golker 5 points above. Penley will be 10 points above. Leo 11. Bank 16. Axon 19. So even with Axon not getting a win, he still goes into Dover with a pretty good cushion to the cut line. Of course, Schaefer locked into the next round. So we'll catch you guys next week at Dover. Till then, stay safe and have a nice week. Later.